Yeah, that's cause that Rocco shit. He tried to get them CDs out cause he's suing that nigga.
Hey, Shot
He
Town,
was
you
signed
gotta mute your
Rocco.
mic, cause we
Yo,
about to make this video.
about to make a video.
Wish list Pro Am 2K18.
Well, I will knock you the fuck out. Don't you ever tell me to be my mic.
Bro, I'm not being disrespectful or none of that, and you still choose not to listen. That man said, I don't cheat. Oh my! YouTube, yeah, what is good with y'all, man? It's King Dooms, and got two Pro-Am players in the building as well today, as y'all can see in the party. Introduce yourself, Chi-Town. That's crazy. I can't stand you, bro. Oh my god. And y'all know, as the voice of the Pro-Am, he out here putting in work. He got the juice. I can't tell y'all why he got the juice, but he got that motherfucking bottle of juice. Famous enough.
Yes, sir.
And we came here to discuss wish list for Pro-Am in 2K18. Now, what I want to talk about, I don't want to say too many ideas. What I wanted to do was break it down like a top 5 must and a top 5 must not. Y'all get what I'm going with this?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, so like a top 5 that you want in 2K18 and a top 5 that was in 17 that you don't want in 18 from 17. Well, it doesn't have to necessarily be a top 5 because maybe we not thinking out top or anything like that, but y'all know where I'm getting at. So, Famous, I'll start with you.
All right, first thing, to push esports, period, they have to have private matchmaking. It's like a must they have private matchmaking. Now, a lot of people thinking private matchmaking, people gonna cheat. That's why I want the private matchmaking to be unranked. Because if you have unranked private matchmaking, then there's no point in boosting. You can't boost your score up. You can't do none of that. So private matchmaking is a must. Another thing I want is arenas. Like the size of these arenas we play in, Chino Hill's court bigger than this. Like their crowd's way bigger than this. So the way I'm thinking is something like, if you like an amateur or a pro, you start off in like a local gym or something like that, and then you move your way up. So by the time you're Elite 6, you playing in a big old stadium, something of that sort, something like that. Yeah. And then, one of the main things that I feel that we shouldn't be a part of dealing with Pro-Am is building our players up to the park. Oh my God! It's to get from a 95 to a 99, you have to play park. Not only do you have to play park, you got to be a superstar 5 just to get all your upgrades. Now, if we playing Pro-Am full time, it's hard as hell to go to the park and try to grind park and get superstar 5. We can't do that. It's impossible for a Pro-Am player to do that. I don't want to see it. One thing I did like though about 17 that a lot of people don't like is the archetypes. The different archetypes. I love the archetypes because everybody can't do everything. There's no player in the NBA, I don't care if you're LeBron, if you're KD, everybody can't do everything. You can't do everything. So when they did the archetypes, I loved it. A lot of people disagree with them because they was like, a sharpshooter can only do this and the third. No, you build that sharpshooter to only be able to do that. That's the way you build them. It's a point where you can go in there and play with your upgrades and make a different type of player, and other than just a sharpshooter. So that was one of the, I don't really have like no must that they shouldn't do, because other than the servers, but that's going to be an ongoing thing. Like I feel like 2K17 was a good game to me. It was a good game. So the servers is the only main thing, and like starting off from the top with the matchmaking, that's the only things I have.
I think one thing that they should have did was let you upgrade some of them bronze badges. I ain't saying to gold, all the fame, but it's a bunch of sharpshooters out here who run around and come off screens and pull like Corvin, like how Rip used to be. But you really can't do that because moving around as a sharpshooter, your shit go down. So
Well,
Like
look,
you,
put it like this: if they could have put that sharpshooter, like that pick and roll maestro with for a sharpshooter at about a silver at least.
that would
That's
have been
something like you
cool.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what.
like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Like it
Yeah.
makes a difference, but I don't know. Like I was cool with the 5 badges being upgraded, but it's some of them badges that you got that really makes no sense for the player. Like I understand tireless score for a shot creator. I don't know. That kind of was pointless to put on a shot creator. Like I don't know why they put that badge there. They
I
could have put
kind of get
something
it.
else. Like I
No,
get it
no,
because
no,
you
no. I
always
get
moving
it, cause
around,
yeah, I get it. Because like I
but
just started creating a shot creator, and dog, my stamina is
it be
always gone.
flying. Yeah, it be flying away like quick. But I don't know. Like they could have substituted. It's something they could have substituted for it. I want to say teardropper, but I don't know. They come in handy
I got teardropper.
sometimes.
I got
Yeah, I know.
Teardropper's
I'm
on the
just
teardropper.
side.
saying. Like,
I
yeah, I'm
think
saying it.
acrobat should have went to a shot creator.
That should have definitely went, bro. Like for the way the ratings is for the layups on the shot creator, you can finish, but you damn near miss because you can't upgrade that acrobat on some of them shot attempts. It's weird. Like they got a good base of badges with the shot creator, but it's a hit and miss with them shit sometimes.
The only
Like
thing what came to my mind when y'all was talking about the archetypes, I like them too. Like we ain't had no issues in the beginning, but I think it became a problem as they started patching the game. Because slowly within each patch, you got paint protectors and glass cleaners hitting corner threes all of a sudden. You got
They won't do it next year.
that's what I'm hoping for. That's one of my knots that they can't do. Like you can't have a stretch big and at the same time have a glass cleaner and paint protector shoot better than them from the corner. Or a sharpshooter at that fact, because that's what we dealt with in the beginning right there. Because like I always tell my team, we always one step behind, and like none of our glass cleaners could shoot threes and knock down threes, and that's kind of the reason why we lost a lot of games, just because we don't have that dimension of spreading the floor like these other top teams. And
Like them
but
niggas
that has to
feel
do
like-
floor with a glass cleaner. It makes no sense, bro. Like as far as matchmaking, it seemed like they always put you up against somebody who was like in the same ranking as you. It was never just, oh, you're a top team playing against a damn amateur or pro. How the hell we Elite 5 searching against pro teams? Like this how I feel like it should go. If you say you're Elite 3, you should only play Elite 4, Elite 3, or Elite 2 teams. It should go a tier above, same tier, tier below. But
2 tiers
it's
above,
like
2 tiers
2K
below.
yeah, like 2K don't have a damn coding to put that in, so that's the only way you would search.
I mean, they had
And
it
then if you,
because we played
No,
Elite
they
5
had
and
it,
Elite
'cause,
6
like-
back in November and December.
Yeah, they had it. Like when I was talking to Shane Coffin about it, he was like, the way it would go, it was like if you're Elite 6, you're gonna search for Elite 6 for like the first 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, nobody matches up at Elite 6, then it drops down to Elite 5 for the same amount of time. But that was before the last patch that we just got. Because you remember, like when they had the tier matchmaking, that's how it was going. It'll search for Elite 6 first, then Elite 5, then Elite 4, and so on, so forth until you found the game. But after the when the All-Star tournament came around and they had to make sure that these guys can get into games against each other, they had to drop all that stuff off.
Yeah, we
which
figured it out.
goes back to why they should have private lobbies. Like, how can you have a tournament like this and you can't even have it to where the people who playing in it send invites? You got to shut the servers down for the whole goddamn country so they can search. Like, that makes no type of sense at all. Yes. And then another thing, goddamn jump shots. Now, I don't care about people using high school one LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge don't even fucking shoot like that. So that's what makes me mad. Then the way it feels as every patch come out, they low key changing a shot. So they like turn it off. Like You could be
Clay,
using a shot the
KD,
whole year, blazing. A
man.
patch come out and it's like, it look like they tweaked the shot and now I can't shoot the shot no more. Like
Clay
it shouldn't
and
be.
KD, the
It's
perfect
been going on
ones.
for years where 2K is like, oh, it's only a certain. It's about 20 jump shots that actually work. Now, jump shot create, I love that shit. Like that is perfect. But as far as just picking NBA shots, it sucks. And then every shot has to be on quick because when it's on normal, seem like the animation for the shot and timing is so slow compared to it being on fast. Like they gotta
I
fix
think
that.
I think it shouldn't matter if it's on normal, quick, or slow. It's just that the court needs to be a little bit bigger because
Well,
you
yeah,
shouldn't
that
be able
play
to
a
go into
part
the
too.
paint. You shouldn't be able to go into the paint and then run all the way back out and contest me because like when I have my play like my lockdown, I use a different shot than my sharpshooter because I need that better timing with a slower
Yeah,
shot.
that's
Well,
weird, bro. I can't have the same shot on every player. Like why should
I
I
mean,
have to
it
change
makes
shot
sense. It
base?
makes sense because
It,
your if when you playing with a sharp, your that higher rating overall rating like your what it's like 91 or something compared
Yeah.
to like my 60 that means it's smaller. Like I have a smaller window to hit this shot. So that's why I need my shot to be a little bit slower on my lockdown compared to my sharp. Cause like on my sharpshooter, my shot fast as hell. Cause it
but I'm
doesn't
just
matter.
saying though, like
It's
if you know how to time it though, like it really shouldn't matter.
but you know how to time it because that window is bigger. You know what I'm saying? That window on that sharp way bigger than it is on another one. You know what I'm saying? You have a bigger chance to hit it. Say for instance, if we're looking at like I'm gonna use like a cigarette for example. You know how the cigarette when it's burning, you have all this area right here when it's burning. But if you're that's when you're on a sharp. But if you're on a lockdown, it's like you just lit that cigarette up. It's nothing. It's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that perfect.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You don't
I get
you don't
it.
have no room for effort.
That's why like it always look like a bad shot when sharpshooters be pulling it, but it's really that window of opportunity to pull it. That's why we always be yelling at each other to be shooting it. And I be telling Chi Town TK and all the other sharpshooters like
2K is
nah. Famous said his. I think Chi Town said his after his little rage. Mine's my biggest deal. I had it in my Twitter bio and everything. ProAM gotta have its own server. ProAM can't be connected to none of the other modes. I feel like that's a big reason of the choppy issue that's been going on. That's been not wanting me to play ProAM like it happened last night, and I did not want to play ProAM no more because that choppy is annoying because that messes with the timing of your jump shots and all that. But ProAM cannot, like, if the game is down and we trying to play ProAM cannot be down. Like, it has to have its own server, basically. It can't be connected to my team, none of the other modes at all. Matchmaking, very similar to what Famous has said. I said it back in 16. Top 100, top 1,000. Similar to that. But now that you got these elite tiers, we don't know if they're coming back. This year, they didn't mean anything. At least they didn't mean anything till after it was announced how it was to qualify, because we all thought Elite Six was the invite to New Orleans. So basically what Famous said, like, you want to search rank, unrank, and another team is searching rank depending on their rank, match up with them just like that. But if you want to make it like a setup, make that an unranked though, so teams don't boost on the leaderboards. If the leaderboards mean something. Because for the second year in a row, the leaderboards didn't mean anything at all. But speaking of leaderboards, going into the third thing, well, we've been hearing that they do mean something with the esports, with the scouts, that they're looking at top teams. So a lot of teams have been trying to match up lately. I got like 10 invites to the parties trying to match up last night. I couldn't because I was talking to my girl and all that stuff, so I was distracted. But that's still keeping ProAM alive at that. So going into 18, what was it that we said? Remember when we heard about the stage Chi-Town in 15?
Oh,
How we want?
what?
Remember when we heard about the stage in 15 and how we wanted that to be like tied to the rec?
The stage?
Yeah, how he wanted to play for VC at the rec.
Oh, like as far as wagering and
Yeah,
shit like that?
yeah, very similar to that. Like, just like a wager match going into Pro-Am, setting that up because look, MPBA, they be having seasons and leagues and tournaments, right? Just have it set in like a tournaments league mode going into Pro-Am too. Just have all that set up like a season mode. Make it easier for these other organizations that support your game. Have a tournaments option, league option, all that stuff. You can't tell me that wouldn't be live for Pro-Am right there. Basically everything in my GM going into Pro-Am. What was you about to say?
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they would do that with the E-League coming out though.
Yeah.
I don't think they would take it there because that would be taken away. You know, I mean, even though everybody can't make it to the E-League, they want more focus on that opposed to somebody running a league. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the ultimate goal though. Either way, the E-League. That's just something. That's what I was saying like about the MPBA. That's just something for those small leagues and just make it easier for all of them to organize their league and matchmaking and not have to restrict Elite 5 and Elite 16 since I wanted to enter and all that. But at the same time, I didn't want to delete my crew. Most important thing going into 2K18, famous. 2K18
Private
Prime.
matchmaking. Private matchmaking is the most important thing. They have to fix that. I know the servers are a big deal, but we still played around it. We still played around the servers this year. Private matchmaking has to be a priority.
Chi-Town.
Bigger court.
ProAM needs to have its own server. It's mine. I can't stand lagging on this game, and then y'all make this announcement. Like, I said it a long time ago. Like, with this being on land now, and seeing what Gears did, I feel like they're not going to care about the online services because they know they're going to make a bunch of money throughout the E-League. And that's not a good thing, in my opinion, because if you're making more money elsewhere, you're not going to put all your time and effort into the other product, as in the online and the casual gamers. But like,
man, if it's off, even if they could just make private, just like how we host a all-star team up off the person connection, like, I don't even care if private matches is like that for Pro-Am.
no.
Just let us control something, like, cause y'all service is too damn trash. They be having you thinking your connection weak, and it don't even be your connection. You'll be like, damn man, I know.
Because remember what happened to me that Sunday? Like when I kept lagging out and then I got on Gears and I was straight. You just thinking too much. But that's it. I'm cutting it off right there. Chi-Town, shut up. I'll cut it off.
No!
It's still recording, but I'm not letting you talk no more. So appreciate Famous coming through.
Alright, 2K.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all let us know what y'all got to say. That Twiz is on the screen. Y'all see him. Say what y'all got to say in the comments, all that stuff, man. I prefer Twitter. That's why I'm mad more. Y'all just ignore Chi-Town.
Subscribe to my channel. King X Domes. Follow me on Twitter. I might not follow back, but I will post some funny stuff so you'll be entertained.
Entertain?
Yeah, entertained.
Yeah, he out of here. He out of here.
Shit, I couldn't talk neither, so I can't talk. Alright, we out, y'all.
Nope, that boy.